So let's go to this particular time frame here. Now, what we got, in fact, I've got the wrong time frame. I think I put it on that one, actually. Okay, so I want to go now to 3-minute VWAP Predator Slingshots. Again, with the VWAP Predator, if we go to the style, we can get rid of the lower bands. Makes no difference to the signal candle. Okay, we can get rid of the fast and slower EMA. We can get rid of these bands here. Let's clean the chart up. It looks pretty, don't get me wrong, I'm very proud of it. But when you're starting to put it in with other indicators like the slingshot, try and keep it as clean as possible, because you've got to have those support and resistance zones on your chart. It's the law, okay? You need that operational landscape. You don't want to be trading into trouble. So what that does is it frees up a lot of the chart. I've left the VWAP on there. That gives me a good idea where I'm going. And then obviously we can look at some signals on this GBP Japanese yen. And so if you're trading this, you've got to think of the times of the day when it's going to be really active. So Japanese yen gives you a clue. Asian session, okay? Or the start of the Asian session, going into that, so the British stroke European session as well. So we can see that what we do here is it's very, very important that we can see that I mean, look at this, okay? This price action in this zone, there's no way we're going to trade out of that. We get a pullback. We don't get a signal on the slingshot, okay? All is not lost at this point. We know we've measured a pullback. It's pulled back and found resistance in this zone. Whoops, it's just added another candle. Hang on. I'm right on the limit. So let's just put that to 8,000. Okay. The problem with me is I think I go back 25,000 candles. So it's a bit different. So, okay, look, let's just talk about the behavior, and my apprentices and those that have gone on the xBrat Academy will understand this, is that we can see this behavior happening in here very, very well. But now we've pulled back and we've found confluence in this 15-minute zone, in this pullback zone. It's going to go short, but we're not going to short into support with this 30-minute zone. Not on your Nelly, okay? Now we start to push through. We're getting, we're really getting into the Asian session now, because this is EST time, okay? We've finally pushed through. Hey, we get a VWAP Predator signal, okay? Just look back at the behavior. We've gone sideways through the US session. It's tried to push down. It's failed. It's pulled back. It's pulled back into a pullback zone. That pullback zone wasn't broken. Then it's coming back. Then we get a VWAP Predator signal saying go short. Momentum's building to the short side. But we follow the rules. We follow the rules that says don't short into support. Let it do the work and get through the mud first. It does that. When that momentum starts to build again, we get another signal at this point. We've got fresh air. We've got confirmation from the bias depth heat map. We go short all the way down to this 15-minute zone, and we take profit. We don't mess around. Just take the profit. Yeah, really, really simple. There's no perfect storm when you're using indicators. It's about understanding the behavior that leads up to that and what's happening, why it's happened, what's your operational landscape. The signals are an algorithm that rely on rules. The rules are met, it gives you a signal, and those signals for different strategies. So a slingshot is it's going in a certain direction, it pulls back, and then it gives you a signal in the direction of that original trend. VWAP Predator, once momentum starts to build, it allows you to trade that momentum. So two different strategies, but they can be used very well together. And that's why we include them in that particular bundle. with the Slingshot Special Edition.